So we all know the change is happening right now, and you know it more than anyone else, just like I do. We're all in this together, and that's a good thing to remember. 1 Peter 5:6 says, at the due time, you'll be lifted up, you'll be exalted, if you will humble yourself under the mighty hand of God, by casting all the cares to Him, because He cares for you, He cares for me, He cares for those He knows, and it's a good thing. And He also says to know that your brothers and your sisters are all facing similar challenges. And that's also another good thing. Right now, there's many good things that are happening outside of what the COVID's doing. It's causing people to know each other, to be more relational. You can ring someone up from AGL or Vodafone or someone like that and actually have a talk with them now, because they're all in this together. And relationships are growing tighter. Sure, there's a lot of struggles going on, and I'm not playing those down at all. But what can we do about them, and how can we keep going in our business is one of the big questions for this session right now. And change is here. It's growing. It's growing fast. We need to do something about it. Change is truly needed right now. If you're sitting in a bunker hoping that it's going to go over, and when you pop your head up it's going to be okay, it may not be. It may be very different when you look up over the bunker and wish that you'd done some changes now, changes in the way that you format your business, systemization of the business, just overall planning of the business and structuring now for the changes, and doing what you can. Focusing on what's happening is no good. It's really not any good. It's needing to be focusing on what we can do. Remember what Jesus says. He says, those whose mind are stayed in the Lord will be kept in perfect peace. And look, for myself, I know it's true. With what's happening and what's happened to businesses that I'm in, and how it's affected me personally, there'd be no way that I'd be talking on a video to you today if my mind was all in that. It can't work. I would be in a state of anxiousness, a state of worry and fear. Now that's outside of God. Now it takes a little while to get in there, doesn't it? It doesn't go overnight that you just go bing and then you're all peaceful. Considering the situation, situations are hard. There will be trials and temptations, all sorts of storms coming at us. And this is one time that we can shine in the face of things not going like we want them to. How many businesses have been through a global challenge? Have you? We have, our clients have. And look, we've got through to the other side. Sometimes there's things that cannot be changed, and that's unfortunate. But where there's a hope, there's a way. And a lot really do thrive in a hard environment. Are you willing to invest? This is the thing. Are you willing to invest if you need to? If you're willing to invest in some education and securing your business the best that you can, because we invest into insurances, into secretaries, into systems and licenses, and all those things are necessary, but how are they developing your business and securing it for the future? Get with someone, find a professional, find someone that's got the right heart, seasoned, done this before in their own business, and they know how to help others do it. Find them, research wherever you can to get what you need to get your business into that safer spot, because change is truly needed now. Imagine a mindset and an educated mindset in knowing what to do and what the best moves are in where you're going to action right now. If you want to keep growing, you will acquire the skills. Now, there's systemization of the business, there's looking outside, but one of the best things to do is to start focusing on the positives. In Ephesians, it says to only think on those things. In the Bible, in Philippians, it won't say anything else except look at the good reports, look at the things that are noteworthy and praiseworthy around you, and start helping other people to see that. Reach out in love to your family, your friends, your team, and get your focus onto them. Get your focus on to what you can do. Start to plan together. When you structure your business, it needs to be more than yourself. You need a partner that knows what they're doing, or you need someone to start brainstorming what the steps are. In the brainstorming, you'll find that ideas are created, hopefulness comes up, and that's a good positive step. So how much do you value what you've done so far in your business and what it's going to do for you in the future? That is a big question. And the big question is, why are you doing a business? Why have you done your business for so long? What was it going to mean to you in the future? Is it possible to continue? Well, how much do you truly want what it's going to give you? And that's very important, because with our clients, we find the driver is not the money. It's what they're going to look like in the future, what the money is going to do for them, their family, their friends. I mean, would you like to know that in 12 months' time you can actually be sitting on a beach and your business can be running for you? It might not be 12 months. I don't know your individual situations. It might be 6 or it might be 3 years. I don't know. But if you start moving incrementally towards where you want to go, what's it going to mean? I mean, little steps taken continuously make massive change at the end. Now, you can invest in a secretary for $30,000 or $50,000. You can invest for a development of your business for the same sort of money. But what returns are you going to get from either of those? Now, if you can lift your profits and your education, have your competencies driven up so that you can continue growing your business at a multiplying rate, is that a good investment? Absolutely. If you get the right person, the right information, right education and experience alongside you, working with you on your business, what's that going to look like in a year's time? Well, most of the clients will say that it's been the best thing that they have ever done, one of the best investments in their whole life. It doesn't just affect the money. We can measure that. That's a great return. Yeah, the money will be nothing compared to the return, but it's the other areas. It's the lifestyle. It's the competency to be able to grow your team. It's knowing which decisions to make and which ones not to make. And that's a very wise move. The world's greatest chess player will say to you that it's not about all the right moves, but it's making the least amount of wrong moves, because it takes a long time to come back. Some companies are like a jet fighter plane. They just need some more dials and some more guidance. A plane is always correcting, right? People are sitting inside the plane, and that could be a business. And in that plane, you won't know that the plane is going from direction to direction. The wind is changing. The altitude is changing. Speed is changing. They're continuously moving towards the same destination, but inside you don't know it. So if you're not knowing what's going on, the destination can start to take a lot longer. Imagine if you could get there many, many years sooner. Would that be a good thing? Would that be a good investment for your time? Absolutely. So how important it is to you will determine how much you value it and how much you are really wanting to get the skills to get your business to where you want it to go much sooner. So change in those areas could be needed right now. Without change, it'll just go around and around, and you could be like many of the other clients that come through and they just wish they'd done it many, many years ago. There's no risk in finding out from someone that knows more than you. If you're open to knowing that you don't know everything, there's no risk in that. Find out if it's real. Find out if it can really put you into the place that you want to be years ahead of the game. So if you could invest it securely into an education, maybe it's a university education, to develop your business in all the areas of your marketing, your administrations, your operations, your sales, your finances, all your clarities and your structures, all those areas, and know how to step into them in a proven plan, then go for it. Go for it now before it's too late. Just invest in yourself. You are the reflection of your business. People are modeling off how you behave, what you say, and the actions that you take. Once we start getting the team involved in actioning it with you and putting their 2 cents worth into the mix, when we're developing things, you'll see the value that you're creating in them change their creativeness. And these crazy ideas come out from the sideline, particularly when people aren't fully involved in your business, because often as business owners we're in the forest and we can't see the trees. So when someone's not so involved in your business and they take a helicopter view of what's going on, what can that really mean to you? Can that step you into places that you haven't been before? Well, find someone, reach out and find out. That's I hope that helps, and I hope that motivates you. I hope you keep encouraged and focus on the good things. I know there's a lot of bad things, but focusing on bad things, listening to the media all the time and getting into that hype talk is not good for you. It's not where to look. Keep looking in Jesus, keep reading the Word, keep going together. I just pray that you, your family, your health and your business just engulfed in a good report, that you keep moving forward, and that all things for you keep working together for your good.